Hello everybody. Today is going to be from 34 to I don't know. Yeah, I've been really lazy with these videos. I'm sorry about that, but it's been pretty busy. What's been recently been happening is I found this. It's called the Joyful Cafe on campus. To back up a little bit, but the Joyful Cafe is there's, I believe I already said that there was a campus crusade on my campus, and I also found out that there's these guys that go through the campus through a different ministry. I forget the name of the ministry, and basically they have this room. They take a classroom and they just have everyone take their, when they have lunch, they just take their lunch in, they all talk together, which is pretty cool, especially for Japanese who want to talk to Americans in their native tongue. And then I actually got to this thing kind of on accident. I remember that it was this day, and I forgot last week. And I texted Shinya about it, and who is from Campus Crusade, and then he said it was in this one room. I didn't know where it was. Then randomly I had to use the washroom, and then I went out and I saw these American guys, and I talked to them, and then they were basically they were the guys from the Joyful Cafe. They were looking for people to bring to it. So I was like, alright. And at the time I was by myself doing prayer walking because Jasmine was out for the day because it was her day off, and then David was getting a volunteer team, and they were delayed because they had to clean the train because of a suicide. And well, during this time that I was there was this guy that we had met beforehand and we brought to the Joyful Cafe, and I was talking to him, and I asked some questions and things about who Jesus Christ was, if he had ever heard of him, and he said he wasn't very interested at all. But then the Spirit moved me to start questioning his beliefs. Like, if you believe, he said that, oh, the meaning of my life is to make my heart, clean and beautiful, not just outside. And so I talked to him about just getting into a lot of apologetics of how can someone who does have an evil heart be able to clean their own heart. It's like washing filth with filth. So and which I really wish I would have remembered that analogy. But I used different analogies at the time. So I talked to him for a while, and from that, then he gained an interest in who Jesus Christ was and what I believed. And there was this Taiwanese woman who I thought was Japanese at the time because she spoke Japanese and she was translating for me from English to Japanese. But so she's already, I guess, at least trilingual. And so she came over and helped me out. And there was this other guy who was trying to help me out, but he was just not very, well, how would I say? He was trying to communicate things in English, and there were just some very big understandings of things. And then so afterwards, there was a CPU team, and, or no, this is not a CPU team. They're not from California. They're from, I forget which state. But they came out. They're a little more shy than some of the other teams. Other teams will be much more outgoing, but this team's a little bit shy, and so God would be like, hey, come on, I want to hear you shout 5-minute English when you're doing 5-minute English. And so they've been really good. And so they're still like high school as well. So the other one was, I think, yeah, they're all college age, so they're a little bit more mature. And so what else? Then the first night that I worked with them, they brought someone else to Caesarea, which is the really nice cheap place to go eat. Like, you can get something for like $3, this place. So a lot of students will go there and eat there. And so and one of the people brought their friend, and he was, how would I say, he just didn't know he really didn't just realize his need for a savior and sin and things like that. So, and today is my day off, so, and I'm making this video, so, go me, still working at it. I have a lot of reading to do, and I'm just going to try and do my best to read it on the trains, get as much done as possible. But yeah, so I don't know if Dr. Carlton watches these videos. He's my friend on Facebook, don't know if he does. But anyway, I love you so very much, Coley. I've been thinking about you a lot. Today, right now, it's 7:33 p.m., and I don't know if you're going to get on later on, or I'll probably give you a call a little bit later on your cell phone. So I'm going to go to Ascento tonight, and I'm going to bring a straight razor with me. We're going to see how that goes. See if I can freak out some Japanese people. But people do shave there, and I've seen that, so we'll see how they react to that. And so yeah, now I'm going to try and load up this video really quickly, and just waiting for anybody to get back who wants to go with me. Otherwise I'll go by myself. Anyway, take care of everybody. Take care of everybody who's watching these videos.